Check. I'm talking like I can hear myself. I can't hear myself. Okay, very quickly, let me untangle this. Yes. Okay. Um, Let me quickly check if I'm live. Mm, mm. Am I live? I have no idea. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm live. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. Very quick. Give me a minute. I will set this up and then we can sort of start. I wasn't supposed to be doing this as a part two, but uh, yeah, yeah, I was not supposed to be doing this as part two, but here I am doing it because we couldn't finish a lot of wildcards yesterday. But yeah, and I was tired also. So then, when you listen to something that you have to really focus on and not yeah, so you get the drill. But yeah, that is what it is. I'm going to start off. I've completed all these as per the list. I still have to score all of them, and the results apparently is going to be out tomorrow. Just saying, a lot of work to make. Okay, let's start with drag.
Hello, this is Drag, and this is my wildcard video for HGC 2.
Okay, that's quite loud. It's quite loud. Okay. Yeah, whoever's on the stream, tell me if you can hear whatever I'm saying and the audio here. Okay.
2026 solo category. Let's go. And this is my wildcard video for HGC 2026 solo category. Let's go. Drop it like a bomb. 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 Bring it back. Feel it. Ish.
Okay, a couple of things I want to quickly do this. The whole stream, I mean, but I will try my best not to rush uh, in the process. If you can hear me and if you guys are live, let me know. Yeah, drag is quite a character when it comes to the Hyderabad scene. Uh, I mean character because the way he just pulls up a random sentence before the drop is just very funny to me, and I've told him this a lot of times. And you can see that over here in whatever he's doing. Very interesting sort of sound, but at the same time, the audio, I think it's too processed for me. There's a lot of reverb. There's a tail in that, and I don't know. The highs are a little bit too much for me. Maybe it's my in-ear monitors, like I said yesterday, or just the way I'm perceiving it. But for me, I feel like the audio is a little bit too processed. Maybe also because it's done in a studio and stuff. But there are a few parts I really like.
Buffalo kebab. Buffalo kebab.
This one is quite groovy, It kind of makes you want to move. And if you have seen him perform live, then it it makes sense. But for somebody else who's never watched him, it would be like, what is happening? But when you're in the scene, you're live, and this is happening, it sort of like gets you moving, and I think that's kind of resonating with the wild card. Few parts I feel like maybe could have added more details, but at the same time, it was a good wild card. I like this part.
Buffalo kebab. Buffalo kebab.
But here it kind of gets a little repetitive, which is you have the first few things that you did, the first few bars is also a similar combination. Then you're bringing in that bass line and that whatever the vocals, and then you're like adding that in the picture, but with the same beat. It's okay, but then in a wild card, you kind of have to judge, and in any sort of competition, whether live or online, you have to sort of judge what new piece or new in terms of newness, in terms of composition you're trying to build and bring. So I just want to like point out that one thing. And I think here somewhere, yeah, see this part, that's where I mean the highs are too much, So the whoever has like post produced this, I think should have considered uh, the rawness of beatboxing should have been there, just not like boosted the basses and the hi-hats and whatever. But because there are nasal sounds also in the process, while there are other bass lines. So just one of the things that you have to sort of consider is that, which I will say. And I've done research in this space. So it's not just me as a person who um, beatboxes or uses the loop station and performs with it, or, as somebody who listens to music and perceives it, but also in terms of research, I have sort of this sort of experience, which is why it just comes to me, which may not for most people. But overall, I just want to say very nice wild card. Maybe a little more could be expected because I've seen these guys grow and have seen these guys in this space. But overall, very nice. I like the video as well. You have taken time. You have uh, showed interest in terms of like putting a proper like wildcard, and that is something that this gives me, and I want to appreciate that. Next, what happened? Okay,
Hello, this is Negi.
so there was one more. There was one more guy who did this. I'm gonna cut marks for both these guys because either of them has copied each other. I don't know whose originality idea this is, but both of you are getting minus point. I'm just saying, I don't know if it was Blaze or somebody else. I think it was Blaze. I'm not sure. Never mind. I'm gonna watch them again after the stream. Uh, but yeah, Piku says bro always shows up. Yeah, I mean for drag, it's just you have to sort of respect that and consider that as well. Negi, I'm cutting marks for originality. Just kidding. But what are these intros, man? Okay, let's start.
Hello, this is Negi, and this is my wildcard for Hyderabad Beatbox Championship 2026.
Wait, Kenzie, I'll come back to you. I don't want to see this again. I don't want to see this again. Okay, I have a lot of things here. A lot of things here. That's Negi only he did for others. Bro, I didn't realize it's the same hat, cap, whatever this is. But I don't know, man. If you're gonna do this for others the same way, you put two hats on top of two caps, whatever, on top of your head the other day. Um, and for me, I watched it yesterday, so never mind. This is just too funny, bro. I don't want to have this on my page. Okay. Um, few things to start. I see the vision. That's something, when you're watching something, when you're listening to something, it's just, you really want to say how that feels. And here I feel like I can see the vision in terms of what he's trying to make. And it's not just like the audio or the video or the composition. It's just all of these things back together are just really nice. Like the video, however, like the editing was done, I don't know. It just adds to the experience of how I'm watching this. And I think that's one of the things to consider when you do a wildcard competition, because live you can't really do all of this. It's just whatever's happening in the moment, and you are time bound. Here you have that sort of space to creatively express what kind of video, what kind of piece, what kind of composition, because we have to look at wildcards as music videos in a way where it's done very creatively. It's well thought out, and I think this is something that just puts it out for me so far in the competition, which is whatever is happening is amazing. So, okay, Negi, let's see. That is just so good, bro. Like, I have nothing more to say here. It's just so nice. Like, to not be able to drop it immediately, but like to get a sort of transition to like then, like slap it on your face over there. That is something I really appreciate. It's not a similar style that I have or like thought process, but I really appreciate that happening, because then it builds up to be like, okay, I can expect a little bit more, and there's power, there's a drop, all of that. I just wanted to point out that is very good. Even the precision in terms of how his sounds are hitting, you know, uh, and it's just me listening to him for the first time ever, and the precision with which it is hitting, the power, it's so balanced, and I think I have to like talk about this. This is good. This is something, if it was happening live in a battle, I would like put my hands up and like move to what is happening, if you know what I mean. This is good. This is good. I'll end up watching the whole thing again. And to actually bring it back from the start, that sort of connection is, again, like I said, it's well thought, it's well put, but then that it's the same kind of impact I can feel from the start to the finish. And this is something to really consider, is that when you are doing this constantly over and over, like your volume sort of goes down, you sort of feel it may feel monotonous, it might feel like very fatigued, but I think to have that same sort of energy throughout is something which I haven't seen a lot. Like in the wildcards yesterday also, there were some which were very good, outstanding, just off the bat. It was crazy. But then there were some where the impact was not there. And I think I spoke about this as much, but yeah. And to build those sort of variations with that baseline is just really good. So I just want to like stop here. Neki, wherever you are, wherever you are from, this is really good work. And I can't wait to see what you do next. Okay, Kenzie from Hyderabad.
Hey, this is Kenzie, and this is my wildcard entry for HBC 2026 All India Edition. Let's go.
Shoot your shot.
Let me hit you with that shit like.
One second before I respond. I think I'm getting a call. Okay, never mind. Um, yeah, a few things over here. I know Kenny, for a while, and with what, with the, it's more like, you know, he's not a beginner, but at the same time, he's getting there to be able to learn new combinations. And I want to put this out there because with the Hyderabad beatboxers, I know what sort of level these guys are at. And that's where I want to like talk about this a little more because this is their championship, right? But yeah, what I mean here is, Kenzie, whatever was happening from the start, till a certain point, and then the drop came out somewhere towards the end, which is how a piece should be, you know, conventionally. But at the same time, while you are sort of dropping, and I like that bass, I like what sort of drop happened. But at the same time, if that was, if the build up for that could have been a little bit earlier, delivered a little better, and like more structured, is what I mean, would have been a little bit nice. But at the same time, there is, the basics are there, the sort of structure you want to build is there, and then the drop sort of comes just like that. So one thing I would sort of add here to like maybe work on is maybe sit down to write your compositions, and like then see, okay, if you want to drop with a baseline that's strong, you have to be have able to have a build up and the intro as well, which is the whole thing, the hook and whatever is that you want to add has to be in sort of connection to be able to build that sort of graph, if you know what I mean. So that's just something I want to say here. But again, props, you're not to be able to record a wildcard for an All India competition um, without that much sort of experience is also something which is crazy, and I really appreciate that coming from Kenzie. I've seen him in what community battles, I've seen him in HBC, but then very much like respect to be able to put a wild card here. So a lot of things to improve, but at the same time, more space and more time to grow as well. Yeah, that is all for now.
Hi, this is Kawai Senpai, and this is my wildcard entry for Hyderabad Beatbox Championship 2026. Let's go.
Oh, you
1 second, my throat's getting dry. Okay, yes, let's go.
Championship 2026. Let's go.
Oh, you want to meet me, oh, but I'm not free for you, baby. Oh, you want to meet me, oh, but I'm not free for you, baby. Mm, 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 do, do, mm, do, 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 do. Free for you, baby. 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 Perfect time.
I like how I like how the ending is just that was good, that was good. Okay,
Hi,
we will come to the intro. Intro was nice. I have nothing more to say here. Um, Part of the young drug, I think, and you kind of, if you know what they do, you know what to expect. And I think I may have come across uh, this artist somewhere. I don't know. I feel like it's very familiar. But at the same time, it's, and I'm saying artist, I'm not saying beatboxer because it's just what I do. And I think we need to, never mind. I don't want to go on a speech here. So, few things over here. Very, very interesting composition. Like, I don't know, you just the intro itself sets it off to be like, okay, this is going to be crazy.
Want to meet me, oh,
This is very sick, like very, very sick in my opinion.
but I'm not free for you, baby. Oh, you want to meet me, oh, but I'm not free for you, baby. Do, 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 do.
That double hi-hat thing is just it's a
Do, do, do.
I it may be really small details, but I appreciate this stuff from like the thought process behind this to be able to piece that together, even if it's a small thing, I really, really dig. And this is sick, man. Like you start off with crazy. Um, I don't know all that stuff that you do. It's just very cool, very interesting. But at the same time, you're giving the feel of okay, it's going to be laid back. It's going to be very like uh, grounding, or however you want to put it. And then suddenly,
Free for you, baby.
and this is like playing with a lot of pitches and all of that in one sort of part within the piece. Maybe this is very natural for the artist, but at the same time, it's just it's very, I don't have words, like it's just I want to watch more of what is happening here. But then what I think I should think about what I want to say is that this whole thing and how it's stitched together shows the beatboxer style, and I really like. I have nothing more to say. Like this is insane.
Free for you, baby.
And then you think while you're watching it, okay, fine, it's just gonna be laid back. It's gonna be like, whatever, melodic. It's gonna be just like pitches here and there. There's singing here. There's some vocals here and there. All of that, and then suddenly this build up happens, which is quite interesting.
Free for you, baby.
You see what I mean? And also what I was saying earlier on is that how your wildcard should be like a music video. I think this sort of just catches all of that in one place and just puts it like it's at the top for me in my opinion. Not at, like, I won't give you a number, but you know what I mean. It's right there. It's just right there. And this can just, you can just like put the audio into like streaming platforms and it's just gonna work because people are gonna listen to this. Um, and it's just like it's sort of like an a cappella piece, but one person's doing it. You know what I mean? And that is just very interesting and very cool, and I want to like really appreciate this.
For you, baby.
But to also bring some sort of variation in the end, I dig that. Very, very nice wild card. I have nothing more to say. I think I'm running out of words here. Okay, next.
What's up, yo? My name is Prashit, and this is my wildcard for the Hyderabad Beatbox Championships 2026 All India Edition. Let's go.
This guy came again. Okay. Okay.
What's up, yo?
Okay. Prashit.
My name is Prashit, and this is
Prashit. Okay. Sorry. Prashit. Um, a few originality issues. I want to just come off and say it. These are things we have listened to a lot of times, and then it's just natural and it just comes out naturally for anybody. But at the same time, while you do a wild card, I think that's something I do want to think about and consider. I really like the maps that are happening in the background. And
India edition. Let's go.
okay. And like just nothing. There's no BS here. It's just I'm Prashit. I want to record the wild card. This is how it's going to be, and he just starts. I really like that. But at the same time, here, not here. As a beatboxer, tell me you haven't listened to this before. But I'm just like, just saying. It's also one thing I do want to come out and say is that to be able to keep the beat moving for the what 1 minute 30, 1 minute 40 seconds is also something I want to commend because I don't think this Prashit is at the level of other beatboxers, not to compare, but to just like just say it, and you can't like do these things at the same time. Even if it's one competition, you sort of have to do that, but you get what I mean. To be able to keep the beat, I want to like just say that's good. Just keep going as much as you can. Here it's just like one breath. It's just one breath, and it sort of just goes, and then like and adding variations on top of it. Very nice, very interesting. Lot of more work to do, but I think as you be part of more battles and more experiences, it's just gonna sort of happen. That's it for Prashit. Yes. Sudarshan.
Hello, this is Sudarshan from Mumbai, and this is his wild card for the Hyderabad Beatbox Championship 2026.
What just happened, yo? I want to take a while for this. I'm not spending time listening to this audio or this wildcard. I want to break down the, the intro first.
Hello, this is Sudarshan
Got it.
from Mumbai.
I just hope this is not like caught from the stream and anybody like taking videos of this. I swear, no taking videos of this. I'm going to say that very seriously. No, don't cut the stream and like share it wherever you want. But this is funny, bro. It's funny. Okay, from Mumbai. Got it. Next.
And this is his wild card.
How is this his wild card? Wait. You choose a color, +4, +2, reverse. And then, bro, how is this a wild card?
For the Hyderabad.
You did the city dirty, bro, by doing this. What is that? That's not that's not biryani, okay, but okay. That is, but it's not. Okay. Oh,
Hyderabad Beatbox.
I have no comment for
And
that.
this is his wild card for the Hyderabad Beatbox Championship.
Okay. The beatbox part, I have no comment. I have absolutely no comment for that. Oh my God. Okay. Wait. Those are wildcards in Uno. Damn. I didn't know that. Okay. 1 second. It's been a busy day, man. Okay.
2026. Hope you enjoy.
Okay.
like a mirage when I hit you with garage.
Okay. Okay. Before I break any of this down, I dig the whole thing. The entire structure is just something I really enjoy listening on an everyday basis. I listen to a lot of drums. Uh, yeah, I listen to a lot of drums. I do a lot of drums as well. But at the same time, first of all, goated intro. I don't want to say anything more than that. Um, but, but a few things here. First thing, I want to sort of on live stream whoever is there. I don't know if you know, but whatever is happening with I think he was selected and like battled representing India in the Swiss beatbox. I don't know what that is called, bro. Asia Pacific, I think. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. I just want to sort of appreciate whatever he's done there. But about the wild card, yes, I like that sound, bro. It's so like you're doing high energy kind of stuff, but then it drags you down. That's something is really good about it. And it's also very addictive. Like you would want to do it, like after listening to it. And then you're like, okay, how is what that sort of placement and how that sort of just goes and is stitched with the beat is just really insane. Nothing to say here, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Like to be able to do just drums for a brief part of your wildcard is some sort of next level confidence, because if you're so good, and I said this yesterday, I think if you're really good at your foundations, you just sort of can do whatever you want and it's going to sound good because you have trained and spent that much amount of time polishing those basics and that foundation. And that's where I really enjoy drums, and I like doing it, so I'm just going to say. And to be able to play with time like that, while also just going off with what you're doing is something I just really admire with beatboxers, because a lot of people, whatever I have seen is your drums, you sort of polish them, and then you when it comes to building compositions and sounds, you like work around everything else. But to be able to do this with just drums is, again, details matter and everything, but I just want to appreciate that.
Feels like a mirage when I hit you with garage.
That is just so, oh, that is addictive, bro. That is addictive. That drop is just, it's there. I have nothing more to say here. It's just there. So good. And to do this, like I dig this really. Like I do this in my free time also, is just to add and do more stuff with just three sounds, and it's just there for me. Like it's just there. very mad wildcard, bro. Like crazy confidence, seriously. And I have that's all. This is very cool. This is very good, and I can't wait to see you perform live. Like seriously, I can't wait to see that because it's going to be fun to be able to match that sort of time. But yeah, that is all very cool stuff. Zaiden,
Yo, my name is Zai.
I expected this guy to do this. Um, by the way, I call him Old City Leader. If anybody is in Hyderabad, give him a call. That's all. Okay.
Yo, my name is Zairan, and this is my wildcard for Hyderabad Beatbox Championship 2026.
This is normal for me. Like I've seen this a lot from him. Okay. Little bit about him. Been in the scene for a while. Again from Hyderabad. So I just want to put that out there because it's the championship. But anyway, okay, let's go. Wait, wait. What happened with the audio? Okay. Okay. Damn, there's silence in the end. Okay. Um, few things to say. I've seen Zarin perform quite a lot of times. Um, okay, never mind. I was just checking the chat. Yeah. So a little bit about this wildcard is one, I feel like there is some sort of repetition in terms of the structure and in terms of the composition also, which is you are starting with this beat, which is here. I understand what's happening. I get the details. I get what you want to try to express through the composition. But at the same time, I felt like it was a little bit too much. For at least half of the wild card, you kept on moving with this sort of structure, which is okay. But you sort of, and I know the kind of sounds he has, could have introduced this a little more. But at the same time, I want to respect that maybe you wanted this sort of the piece to be this way. So I just want to say that. Uh, and then to like build that in terms of the actual melody that you're trying to uh, create from the starting or whatever that sort of structure, you're sort of bringing that as a drop, and then again towards the end you're sort of doing this, which is I like the ending. It's nice. It's just there. It sort of wants to end at a high. That is there. But somewhere here, I felt like he sort of went off that, and then where is that? Yeah. it was just, I feel like it was just a lot of, it was a lot of intake in terms of breath, and he had to sort of release that, which is something which where practice comes in very handy. And like it's just, you need to practice a lot to be able to work around that sort of thing. And then I sort of, it's not like it's evident that okay, I lost my breath and what do I do? But it's just there. But then it's just, I feel like it sort of interacted with and interpreted, whatever, man, what's the word, it was there with the uh, final output or the kicker of the structure, basically. I can feel that it's a lot of air, and then comes the dip, which is I have to release this air or else, So that's just one thing I want to say, which is maybe a little bit more work in terms of adding more details or just more sounds. The details are there, but just more sounds to make the composition feel complete. And yeah, that is all. Coming from Hyderabad, this is a good wild card overall. So Zairin, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Let's go.
So let's on spot. It's my work country for Hyderabad Beatbox Championships 2026. Let's go.
Wait, what did he put there?
So let's on spot. It's my work country for Hyderabad Beatbox Championships 2026.
It's so crazy, man. Like you're um like he's doing chores at home and he's like, yeah, this is my wild card. I'm just recording it. You should watch it. Now I have to judge it. But okay.
So let's on spot. It's my work country for Hyderabad Beatbox Championships 2026. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll that infamous flow. I'm gonna roll that infamous flow. I'm gonna roll that infamous flow. I'm gonna roll that infamous flow.
I need to go back. Okay. Wait.
So let's on spot.
Also very, like for me, it's just very migraine inducing, this video editing. And I really have that issue, which is a lot of flashy effects like tend to give me migraine. I won't go to that part, but I will talk about it. Um, Good start. I just want to say, Parth, wherever you are from, very good wild card overall. Like you're not like, I'm gonna add like an intro, I'm gonna talk about it, I'm gonna do something. It's just not that. It's just this is what I want to say, and you just drop into that, which is good.
I'm gonna roll that infamous flow. I'm gonna roll that infamous flow.
Here here I feel like that addition of adding those lyrics is very, very interesting. It's quite, it happens just out of the blue. You don't expect it. It's good. Like, you're like, okay, what's gonna happen now? And then this sort of thing is sort of repeating for me. Pay attention to that structure. I feel like
that infamous flow.
you see what I mean? It's like maybe I expected a little bit some sort of variation over here. There is. I'm not denying that there isn't. And again, it's the first time listening to these wild cards again. But then, even if there is some sort of variation, you kind of expect something else just in that position, because that's some sort of drop. You're sort of bringing some sort of lyric. You're sort of adding into that creative expression sort of situation. And here, I felt like I sort of missed something, which is I maybe as a listener wanted something a little bit more in this space. So I'm just gonna say that. I like this part overall. It's nice. It's addicting.
This spring on a rose, that infamous flows. The spring on a rose, that infamous flow.
I'm not gonna play that, but I'm gonna say that was good. Um, the the ability to stitch that back together is quite good in terms of a wild card. So I'm gonna give and keep that in mind when I put down the points. But here, let's see. I feel like it's sort of, even if it's a lot of sounds, I feel like somewhere it was sort of, it feels rushed for me, this last part. But then, it I don't know, like for me, it actually feels like it's rushed. I may be wrong because I'm listening to it for the first time. But at the same time, I don't know, man. I think I feel like it's rushed. And you want to end at a high note. I get it. It sort of adds there. Maybe when I listen to it the next time, I'll sort of be able to catch more of it. But overall, I want to say good wild card. Next.
Hey, what's up? This is Romeo, and this is my wildcard for Hyderabad Beatbox Championship 2026. Let's go.
Damn. Oh, damn. What is happening, yo? Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Beatbox Championship 2026. Let's go. You said let me go. I live within you. Forever you're Romeo. Welcome to my lover boy era. Welcome to my lover boy era. Welcome to my lover boy era. era.
I need to go back.
Hey, what's up? This is
This is so good, bro. So good. Like I said for the previous one today, and it's crazy how these are just coming out today, just off the bat. And I think Piku has arranged them in a certain sort of fashion. Um, Whatever this is, overall, I just want to say this is something to learn from. In terms of what the video is. It's dreamy, it's cinematic, it's there. The subtitles thing, the text thing is just happening behind. A lot of work has gone into that, but it's just, you know, it's a music video, bro, in my opinion. Like it's a beatbox music video, and it's sort of giving that sort of feeling. It's sort of inviting you to listen to more of whatever is happening. And I think the first bar itself just sets it off to be like, okay, this is going to be this, and you should listen to it. I don't know how to explain that, but it's so, I don't know, so far, like even the first thing, I paused the video and I went back because I was like, what is happening? You know?
Need me. You said let me go.
And I think I know for a fact he's a singer, and it just sort of adds to the sort of composition he's making. But at the same time, this is just, I don't know, man. Like it's so good. What do I say? I have to switch back into being a judge and not being uh, an appreciator or a reactor or you know a person in the audience. It's just, this is just put this on Spotify and I'll still listen to this. You know what I mean? That's giving me that sort of effect. And not Spotify, bro. Any streaming platform. I just don't. Anywhere. You put it wherever. But you know what I mean.
You said let me go. I live within you. Forever your Romeo. Welcome to my lover boy era.
It's so, it's there. How, where are my words, bro? This is what this is doing to me. You know what I mean? Loverboy era, whatever, the lyrics, the piece, the whole idea of putting this sort of structure and composition together to start from there to then, what happens in the end and in the middle is just insane, bro. This is some crazy kind of control you have. And this is not just like 1 or 2 years, this is years and years of experience, and you can just say,
Welcome to my lover boy era.
oh, that, oh, that, oh, that. It's just like, want to hit my table, but I can't do it. This is just so cool. This is so cool. And like I said at the start, I think I put it the best way. Something to learn from, really. This is so good. This is just so good. I don't know. This is the tough part about any sort of competition, is that you have so many good uh, beatboxers and so many good entries. How do you place them? Like this stuff is gonna keep me up at night to be like, have I done the best sort of decision? Have I sort of delivered? That is gonna be in my head because it's just everyone, whoever is at the top of my list is just like, so far, uh we have a few more to go, have some sort of crazy uniqueness about their thing, which is just sort of there. And I don't know. Like this is hard, bro. This is making my job difficult. Okay.
Welcome to my lover boy era.
Ah, it's just there, bro. It's just there. Okay, I wanna be however silly this sounds, and I think about this way only. Okay, if this is a battle like live, I would stand up for this shit. Seriously. You know that moment where you like hit the table and like get up and oh, this is it, bro. This is it. This is mad work. Romeo. I know your name is not Romeo, but very, very, very mad work, bro. So far in the competition, I feel like this has just peaked in terms of video, in terms of composition, in terms of how it feels and what it's making me experience. It's just there. Okay, we need to recover from this. This is gonna be difficult, but okay, this is it. This is it. What's happening on the chat, yo? Okay, Jamie, this guy has been irritating me since yesterday. I'm kidding, but okay, let's watch what you have.
James. Fuck! Yo, this is Jamie.
Minus points. Minus points. You don't say that on video. But okay.
This is my wild card for HBC.
RDX, I'll come back to you. Okay. Jamie.
James.
James.
Fuck!
Minus points. Seriously, minus points for this. Okay, let's start. Let's start. Okay. Um, a few things here. A few things here, which is um a lot of flow cuts, a lot of I want to show more, but it takes time to get to that sort of level in terms of practice. You're also doing it, you have to consider you are doing this live in front of uh in public, not in front of an audience. That just came directly to me because I speak about this every day. You are doing this in public, so that is also one of the biggest factors. It's like, okay, how can I take a perfect take? Will my audio sync? Will whatever happen? All of that. So that's also one of the things to consider. A lot of flow cuts, a lot of transition switches were not there, in my opinion. But at the same time, to be able to record a wildcard and put it out, I don't know if you're from Hyderabad, but I think you are. It doesn't matter, but like you're Charminar's behind you, so I think you are. You stay there or something. Never mind. Too much of talking. But yeah, that is just something I want to say is like no practice in terms of being able to stitch all of this together. It takes time, it takes whatever. All of that sort of is there. But at the same time, certain sounds that you could have sort of used could have been better in terms of, you know, whatever you're doing, and I'll tell you exactly where. This was just, it was there for me. Like if a cipher was happening and this was playing, I would sort of just sort of come in. I just want to say that. And also to be able to do like what I'll tell you what the issue is for me is that I want to listen to more, right? And you started off that way. You started off like that. I want to listen to more, but you're doing more in less time. Which is, let's say you have 4 seconds. You're trying to put as many sounds in that in and package it to be like, okay, this is one bar, this is one bar, this is one bar. I hope you're able to understand what I mean. That is something that's not happening uh for me. I'm just listening to it. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. But then that sort of is not happening. Another thing is breath control is something to really consider when you're doing these sort of sounds in this sort of fashion and combination. You have to be able to control whatever you're doing. So that is also something to learn from. You see what I mean in terms of transitions? It's just not it's not that way. It's like here and there, which is again, I'm definitely sure you can like work on this and then like come back. But anyway, this is something, Jamie, I've reacted to your video, okay? This guy's been on my live stream since yesterday, being like react, react. So yeah, here it is. More practice, be part of more events, go to more jams. It's definitely gonna improve. So yeah, and like respect to be able to do the wildcard outside in that area. It's noisy over there, and I know it. Okay, next, RDX.
Yo, this is RDX and this is my wild card for the Hyderabad Beatbox Championship All India category. Hope you enjoy.
1 second, please. My ears have been paining wearing these in-ear monitors, so I just took a little bit of a break, whatever that was. One, two, three, three more wild. Okay, there are more. Okay, okay. If you're in the chat, let me know, so I can directly talk to you. Never mind. RDX, let's go.
Yo, this is RDX and this is my wild card for the Hyderabad Beatbox Championship All India category. Hope you enjoy.
Groove.
Okay, RDX, let's go back to you.
Yo, this is RDX.
I like what what is happening here is it's quite nice. Um, it's also, I don't know if this was a freestyle, but that doesn't matter. It's a good wild card. It's a good wild card. Okay.
Groove.
I like the details. Really, really, like I really like the details. It's just happening in as you go, and like it's not, how as beatboxers you tend to place a kick and a snare and like put stuff in the middle there. This is not like that. Like this is it has its own sort of flow and details, which is nice.
Groove.
And this is like it's a good flow. It's a really good flow. And then it sort of continues, but then when it does continue, he's introducing a few parts over there, which sort of helps with the breathing also, which is something I was worried about while listening to it. Very minimal flow kind of. Then comes the second part, which is interesting. This is sick, bro. Like this is just sick. I don't know. The few things before this is very enjoyable. If you're, whether it's a recording, whether you're online in like any sort of battle or live, I don't know. It's so enjoyable. And then this sort of beat comes in, which is just it's just there, like look at my hands moving. It's just sort of there. And it's quite hard hitting also. This is sick detailing. Like I like how that sort of variation sort of came and like elevated that existing drop into something else. I dig that. And this is good. This is just good. It's just there for me. And very good work, RDX. Seriously. Nice. But seriously, want to see more of what you do also. Okay, next.
Hello guys, this is SHC. This is my wild card for the Hyderabad Beatbox Championships 2026. Let's go.
Okay, okay. Inky is coming to my head, but okay. Let's see.
Keep it strange. Keep it.
guys, this is PRFX and
Daddy, I'll come back to you. Okay.
Hello guys.
What is that, bro? Like, okay, fine. This is thick, okay. But at the same time, look at his intro and how soft he speaks in the intro.
This is SHC. This is my wild card for the Hyderabad Beatbox Championships 2026. Let's go.
You kind of expect, sorry, you kind of expect something very like that. But look at this man. No time waste whatsoever. And look at the timing. Look at this. Is this there? Okay, let's see. Too powerful, too hard hitting, but let's see.
Keep it strange.
That sort of control is just mad. It's just there. It's there. It's good, bro. Like this is some sick work. I just want to put it out there. If this happens, or if the beatboxer is selected, and if he comes to Hyderabad, right, that venue is gonna shake for this stuff that happens here. And I've done that before. Okay, it's not me. I'm saying like these kind of sounds with this kind of power, it's just going, it's just going to. It's going to shake the venue like that. I'm just saying, it's gonna happen, okay? But let's see, let's see. And see, like there's no sort of okay, I'll do an intro, which is what it was, and then sorry, and then to then go into the drop or whatever the first chorus drop was, and then to like there's no time waste at all. Like I want to show more, I want to do more. That is just it's just there with this, and like it sets the bar for you to expect more in the rest of the 40.
Keep it.
And he does deliver, you know, he does deliver in that last. Oh man, like no BS kind of beatboxer. He's just there for me. I feel like this is a very good wild card in comparison to a lot more in the later uh, halves. But then it's just there, man. This is so good, and not just like the composition or the structure. The it's so it's well thought even in terms of the sounds and how they sort of complement each other, if you know what I mean, which is a small detail probably, but then it just adds to the overall style and the overall, um, whatever you're sort of doing, that sort of expression is just, it sort of connects and stitches that together, which is something I've seen a lot. It's just there, bro. It's good. This is good. This is good. I don't know. I feel like he's from Chennai. Where are you from? Do we know where you are from? Okay. I think he's from Chennai. I can't remember this. Is he from Chennai? Yeah, I think he's from Chennai. But okay, wherever you are from, SHG, this is a very good wild card. Seriously, very good wild card. And props, like to be able to piece this together is just really good. Okay,
Hey guys, this is Spirit Effects, and this is my wildcard video for the Hyderabad Beatbox Championship 2026 All India edition. Let's go.
just saying, uh, that thing in the back, I helped him put it up. Okay, let's see, Spear, what do you have?
A wildcard video for the Hyderabad Beatbox Championship 2026 All India edition. Let's go. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Hey. 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 Ho. Hey. Ho. Hey. I'm still alive. Hey. Hey. I'm still alive.
Okay, Lutesh is done yesterday.
Hey guys, this
I
is
don't want to
Spirit
come
of.
back to that. Okay. Yeah, Chennai, correct. Okay, so with Spear, I think
Let's go.
I know his sound structure. I know whatever uh, compositions he makes and how he stitches them together. I just want to say that I do know this coming into this wild card. But at the same time, I feel like in this regard, I feel like less is more couldn't have worked. It had to be a little more than what he usually does, which is something I just want to say because this is a wildcard competition and this is All India, also veteran in the scene, not just in Hyderabad but overall in the country as well. So you do kind of expect, it's going to be like, okay, it's going to be crazy. It was a good wild card. Or also like spending time to make the set and everything with the lights and whatever. I know him. Uh, so just want to appreciate that also. But then coming into this, let's see. It sort of goes on. I'm sorry, been very tired today. Okay. Yeah, when he sort of comes in with this, you expect it, okay, it's an intro, but then I feel like it sort of continues into a few bars, which is good in terms of setting the stage. I understand the atmosphere is being building. Okay.
I'm still alive. Hey.
Also, like here, I've told this to him before also, but then I just want to say it again, like live, which is when you do some sort of drop, right? When you do some sort of thing, because you're using a lot of your sounds to build the composition, what happens is in the drop, you kind of expect something which is like a wow factor, uh, depending on the piece. Like, say, for example, SHZ had a lot of power, had a lot of different sort of variations and whatever, and that sort of stitched the entire piece together. But at the same time, you had, but the drop was happening, it was just like, it was not exactly part of the piece, but like parts of the piece of pieces within them were sort of picked to be placed, and then you had an extra sort of whatever you want to sort of do. Here, what why I'm sort of bringing that example, and like many wildcards like that are in the same way, is that you sort of have to bring some sort of wow factor, which is happening, but I can't feel the impact. Also, the audio on the mic is a little bit less. Could have been a little bit more. I don't know if this is just because I'm on stream, or it's my volume on the laptop or whatever, but that's something I'm feeling. And you see, this is, I feel like this is the second sort of verse that's coming in, but at the same time could have added a little more variation here.
Ho, hey, ho, hey.
And very very poetic to say, I'm still alive, which is I see you, man, but anyways, okay.
I'm still alive.
And again, like, you're adding the wow factor, but then it's a similar and the same sort of structure that just goes into the next half, which what I would say is just maybe a little bit more variation or a little bit more power in that space would do a lot more justice. That's all.
Hey, hey, hey.
Did I miss anything?
I'm still alive.
Nice ending, nice logo. It just sort of comes over there, which is a good wild card. Very good wild card. Last one is X-Boy, again from
Hey
Hyderabad.
guys, it's X Boy, and this is my Wildcard for Hyderabad Beatbox Championship 2020.
This is an inside joke, but it's crazy how the pop filter is there.
26 All India category. Let's go.
Wait, what did he say? What did he say?
Hey guys, it's X Boy, and this is my Wildcard for Hyderabad Beatbox Championship 2026 All India category. Let's go. I'm gonna crush like you love. 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 Better move when I come to no talk. Yeah.
I missed a few things there. 1 second, please.
Drop like game over, drop like game over.
Hello everyone, this is Kishpal.
Bye, Kishpal. I reviewed you yesterday. Okay, X-Boy, why did it end
Hey
like that?
guys,
Okay, but why did it end like that? I need to go here. Okay, give some space. 1 second. Wire is off. Give me 1 second, please. Okay, yeah. Never mind. I'll fix it. The stream's almost done. Anyway, I have a few final thoughts also just before I end the stream. Yeah. Here it's good. Whatever you're doing, it's barely in time. I will also have to think about that, which is wait, let's see how big the intro is.
Hey guys, it's X Boy and this is my wildcard for Hyderabad Beatbox Championship 2026 All India category. Let's go.
It makes it. Sorry. It makes it. So it's okay. I'm really tired today. Okay. This is the last wild card, which is good. I'll need some time for the results. I'm saying this on the stream only, but I know I need to sort of give this today or in due time. Never mind. X-Boy, very cool wild card. But a few things.
I'm gonna crush like you love. I'm gonna crush like you love.
Very good intro. It sort of just kicks in to be like, okay, I'm adding a few lyrics, whatever is happening. But at the same time, um, it's good. Headphone problem. Headphone issues. Okay, yes. Um, yeah.
I'm gonna crush like you love. I'm gonna crush like you love.
And I really like the start of how it sort of comes from the intro to where it is now. And then it sort of builds also a lot of variations, a lot of like stuff being thrown over there, but it doesn't feel like it's being thrown. It sort of is part of the structure that he's trying to build. But then here I feel like one sort of thing, it's a small detail, but I want to point it out. Doing it 2 times is okay. Or continuing it like for 4 bars is also fine. But then while you're doing that sort of thing, and I've told this to him before also, or anybody else, is that you have to sort of add some change. There has to be something that changes in that whatever you're doing, because it may feel like it's monotonous for you. And then you're like, yeah, okay, I can expect this again, but it does not happen. I'm not able to like, maybe you're getting my point, maybe you're not. There has to be some sort of variations coming into each bar, but at the same time it's not your job to be like, okay, I need to add variations every other time. I'm tired i'm tired I'm sorry, but yeah, that is something I just want to say. I've been up for like what, a lot of time. Okay, so that's just something I just want to point out over here, which is a few things when it comes to how you have sort of structured, and then it's just common to you in terms of how you do this, how you sort of put those sounds together, then that sort of structure comes back, that sort of flow comes back. It's okay, but then I just want to put it out there.
Drop like game over, drop like game over.
This is quite sick. This is very sick in my opinion. This is good. This is good. And also like continuing it and keeping it going for the rest of the whatever time is left. I know it's part of the drill as beatboxers, but like to be able to keep that is also something I just want to appreciate. Okay, this is done. The stream is over. Whatever wildcards, the stream is not over. The wildcards are done. I need to watch them again and then give your scores. I do know where I see my top five for now. But at the same time, I think it's also something I do want to put out there to be like, it's not gonna be easy or justifiable for one wildcard to reach a rank 1 and then another to reach a rank 5. It's also going to be considered in terms of the judges average. So that's just something for me, but I'm going to judge this on the basis of how I felt your performance was. One. Two, I'm going to do this in terms of how your piece was just by itself. And then three, how it's sort of how does it fare in terms of the other wildcards that are there? Simple as that. I don't want to keep any other things and maybe like put out an announcement and be like, this is how I'm judging. This is how it is. And I've in people who have been in the stream, even participants, uh, wildcard, uh, people who have put out wildcards also know whatever I've said throughout the videos. But again, consider this is like first or second time I'm listening to this, and as we go as well. I've listened to each wildcard twice so far, but I do have an understanding of where do the top five, maybe the top 10 place. But at the same time, I want to put this out there to be like, okay, this is just a wildcard competition. Whether you guys make it or not, you guys have submitted the wildcards, and props and respect for doing that because it takes a lot of time, effort, energy, the rest long list to be able to do this. And yeah, that is pretty much. If you have any questions or anything, please ask. I'll keep the I'll keep 3 minutes on and then I'll go to sleep. I can't sleep. But anyway, nine guys, nine people are on live stream. If you have questions or anything, please drop them in the next 1 minute. But yeah, overall, I feel like the wildcards this time, last time it was just state level wildcards. This time it is all India, which is crazy, which is something we envisioned also, but at the same time, to the community who's like putting this together, Piku, Zairin, X-Boy, whoever it is. I'm sorry if I missed your names. Um, very good in terms of putting the scene together. And I know what's happening behind the scenes. There's a pre-event also, which is happening. I forgot the date, but that's happening in Hyderabad. So if you're in Hyderabad, please go to the pre-event. And yeah, what else? If there's anything like hit me up in terms of you want to understand a few things about the competition and how it sort of went, why certain things did not sort of place in that space. But yeah, that is pretty much, and I will end the stream now. Thank you for tuning in. That is all. Okay, tada. Bye bye.